Oh man, starting late, guys. Ariel is not here yet. So today is day 60 of Bible in a Year. We're going to be reading Numbers chapters 3 and 4 and John chapter 3 verses 22 to 36. So Numbers chapter 3.
Hey, what's up?
The sons of Aaron. Now these are the records of Aaron and Moses when the Lord spoke with Moses on Mount Sinai. And these are the names of the sons of Aaron: Nadab, the firstborn, and Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. These are the name of the sons of Aaron, the
Who drew
anointed
this?
priests whom
Who colored this?
I don't know. The anointed priests whom he consecrated to minister as priests. Nadab and Abihu had died before the Lord when they offered profane fire before the Lord in the wilderness of Sinai, and they had no children. So Eleazar and Ithamar ministered as priests in the presence of Aaron, their father. The Levites serve in the tabernacle. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Bring the tribe of Levi near, and present them before Aaron the priest, that they may serve him. And they shall attend to his needs and the needs of the whole congregation before the tabernacle of meeting. So do the work of the tabernacle." Before the tabernacle of meeting, to do the work of the tabernacle. Also, they shall attend to all the furnishings of the tabernacle of meeting and to the needs of the children of Israel to do the work of the tabernacle. And you shall give the Levites to Aaron and his sons. They are given entirely to him from among the children of Israel. So you shall appoint Aaron and his sons, and they shall attend to their priesthood. But the outsider who comes near shall be put to death. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Now behold, I myself have taken the Levites from among the children of Israel instead of every firstborn who opens the womb among the children of Israel. Therefore the Levites shall be mine. Because all the firstborn are mine, on the day that I struck all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, I sanctified to myself all the firstborn in Israel, both man and beast. They shall be mine. I am the Lord." Census of the Levites commanded. Then the Lord spoke to Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, saying, "Number the children of Levi by their fathers' houses, by their families. You shall number every male from a month old and above." So Moses numbered them according to the word of the Lord, as he commanded. These were the sons of Levi by their names: Gershon, Kohath, and Merari. And these are the names of the sons of Gershon by their families: Libni and Shemi.
It sounds like a meal.
And the sons of Kohath by their families: Amram,
Amram.
Izahar, Hebron,
Issachar.
and Izahar, Hebron, and Uziel. And the sons of Merari by their families: Mali and Mushi. These are the families of the Levites by their fathers' houses. From Gershon came the family of the Libnites and the family of the Shemites. These were the families of the Gershonites, those who were numbered according to the number of all the males from a month old and above. Of those who were numbered, there were 7,500. The families of the Gershonites were to camp behind the tabernacle westward, and the leader of the father's house of the Gershonites was Eliphsaph, the son of Lael. The duties of the children of Gershon in the tabernacle of meeting included the tabernacle, the tent with its covering, the screen for the door of the tabernacle of meeting, the screen for the door of the court, the hangings of the court which are around the tabernacle and the altar, and their cords according to all the work relating to them. From Kohath came the family of Amorites, Amramites, the family of Izharites, the family of Hebronites, and the family of Uzzielites. These were the families of the Kohathites. According to the number of the males from the month old and above, there were 8,600 keeping charge of the sanctuary. The families of the children of Kohath were to camp on the south side of the tabernacle. And the leader of the father's house of the families of Kohathites was Elizaphan, the son of Uziel. Their duty included the ark, the table, the lampstand, the altars, the utensils of the sanctuary with which they ministered, the screen, and the work related to them. And Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, was the chief over the leaders of the Levites, with oversight of those who kept charge of the sanctuary. From Merari came the family of the Malites and the family of the Mushites. These were the families of Merari, and those who were numbered according to the number of all the males of from a month old and above were 6,200. The leader of the father's house of the families of Merari was Zuriel, the son of Abihail. These were to camp on the north side of the tabernacle, and the appointed duty of the children of Merari included the boards of the tabernacle, its bars, its pillars, its sockets, its utensils, all the work related to them, and the pillars of the court all around with their sockets, their pegs, and their cords. Moreover, those who were to camp before the tabernacle on the east, before the tabernacle of meeting, were Moses, Aaron, and his sons, keeping charge of the sanctuary to meet the needs of the children of Israel. But the outsider who came near was to be put to death. All who were numbered of the Levites, excuse me,
Bless you.
all who were numbered of the Levites, whom Moses and Aaron numbered at the commandment of the Lord by their families, all the males of a month old and above were 22,000. Levites dedicated instead of the firstborn. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Number all the firstborn males of the children of Israel from a month old and above, and take the number of their names. And you shall take the Levites for me. I am the Lord. Instead of all the firstborn among the children of Israel, and the livestock of the Levites, instead of all the firstborn among the livestock of the children of Israel." So Moses numbered all the firstborn among the children of Israel, as the Lord had commanded him. And all the firstborn males, according to the number of names from a month old and above, of those who were numbered, them were 22,273. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Take the Levites instead of all the firstborn among the children of Israel, and the livestock of the Levites instead of their livestock. The Levites shall be mine. I am the Lord. And for the redemption of the 273 of the firstborn of the children of Israel, who are more than the number of Levites, you shall take 5 shekels for each one individually. You shall take them in the currency of the shekel of the sanctuary, the shekel of 20 gerahs. And you shall give the money with which the excess number of them is redeemed to Aaron and his sons." So Moses took the redemption money from those who were over and above those who were redeemed by the Levites. From the firstborn of the children of Israel, he took the money, 1,365 shekels, according to the shekel of the sanctuary. And Moses gave the redemption money to Aaron and his sons, according to the word of the Lord, as the Lord commanded Moses. Chapter 4. Duties of the sons of Kohath. Then the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, "Take a census of the sons of Kohath from among the children of Levi by their families, by their father's house, from 30 years old and above, even to 50 years old, all who enter the service to do the work in the tabernacle of meeting." This is a service of the sons of Kohath in the tabernacle of meeting related to the most holy things. When the camp prepares to journey, Aaron and his sons shall come, and they shall take down the covering veil and cover the ark of the testimony with it. Then they shall put on it a cover of badger skins, and spread over that a cloth entirely of blue, and they shall insert its poles. On the table of showbread they shall spread a blue cloth, and put on it the dishes, the pans, the bowls, and the pitchers for pouring, and the showbread shall be on it. They shall spread over them a scarlet cloth, and cover the same with a covering of badger skins, and they shall insert its poles. And they shall take a blue cloth, and cover the lampstand of the light with its lamps, its wick trimmers, its trays, and all its oil vessels with which they service it. Then they shall put it with all its utensils and in a covering of badger skins, and put it on a carrying beam over the golden altar. They shall spread a blue cloth and cover it with a covering of badger skins, and they shall insert its poles. Then they shall take all the utensils of service with which they minister in the sanctuary, put them in a blue cloth, cover them with a covering of badger skins, and put them on a carrying beam. Also, they shall take away the ashes from the altar and spread a purple cloth over it. They shall put on it all its implements with which they minister there, the fire pans, the forks, the shovels, the basins, and all the utensils of the altar, and they shall spread on it a covering of badger skins and insert its poles. And when Aaron and his sons have finished covering the sanctuary and all the furnishings of the sanctuary, when the camp is set to go, then the sons of Kohath shall come to carry them, but they shall not touch any holy thing, lest they die. These are the things in the tabernacle of meeting which the sons of Kohath are to carry. The appointed duty of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest is the oil for the light, the sweet incense, the daily grain offering, the anointing oil, the oversight of all the tabernacle, of all that is in it, with the sanctuary and its furnishings. Then the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, Do not cut off the tribe of the families of Kohathites from among the Levites, but do this in regard to them, that they may live and not die when they approach the most holy things. Aaron and his sons shall go in and appoint each of them to his service at his task. But they shall not go in to watch while the holy things are being covered, lest they die.
Oh,
That's weird. Hold on.
we're checking cams real quick. Give us a second. Timeout.
Hold on. Oh, no, wait a second.
I guess while we're here, I'll read the next part. Do you want me to read? I could. Or do you want me to wait for Mom? Do you want me to read? Because I can read. Or do you want me to wait for Mom? Hiccup. I can read, or I know I asked this for like the third time. Do you want me to read, or do you want me to wait for Mom? It's like
Did you read it?
no, I was waiting for you.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to ask the viewers like if they want me to like either read it or wait for you.
And what did they say?
They didn't say anything.
So my neighbor, our mailboxes were vandalized, and then they finally got fixed. And then when I first checked our mail, we had a whole bundle of mail. We had all our mail, and then we had a bundle of mail for the neighbors. And I gave the neighbor their mail. I go, oh, this was in our box, and I gave it to him. So they're really sweet. They're this Asian family. The son's a Marine, and they gave us a bottle of wine because we gave them their mail. Like, they're so sweet. Anyways, They're the ones that their dog attacked Ariel when she was really little, and they gave her all these. They kept giving her presents and presents and presents and clothes and big stuffed bears and and they would give us candy and they would
spoiled me silly.
because their dog attacked her, but it was an accident. They felt so bad. But anyways,
It's fine.
they're really sweet. I don't know. I don't even know what their last name is, but they're so sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. And then one time I was talking to the husband, and he's like, yeah, we should like get together and have dinner like your family and our family. And he's like, yeah, not all Asians are bad. And I'm like, who said Asians are bad? I've never thought
aren't bad.
I've never thought Asians are bad. I think all the Asians I have, my brother-in-law's Asian, all the Asians I've met are so sweet. So I'm like, who said Asians are bad? I don't even think. I'm like, I did, and I told them, I go, nobody thinks that.
There are good white people, black people, Asian people, any race people, but there's also some race people that are bad.
Right, and in all the races, we're Mexican. There are some Mexican people that are bad. There's black people that are bad. There's white people that are bad. There's Asian people that are bad. But it's not like, all these this certain race here, they're all bad. No, like there's always good and bad in everything. So like,
yeah,
what?
There's good and bad in everything. But I like to try to see the best in people, even though if like when I met. Remember when I told Mom? Remember I told you I was at school,
yes,
and I used to have a bully named Jaden.
Yes, I remember that.
Well, he doesn't bully me a lot anymore.
That's good.
I tried to see the good in him, like by giving him an apple, one time.
Right.
And I said hi to him. Remember we saw him at church, and I said hi to him.
Yes.
Yeah,
I remember
tried
that.
to see the good in him.
Very good. Okay. Duties of the sons of Gershon. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, also take a census of the sons of Gershon by their father's house, by their families. From 30 years old and above, even to 50 years old, you shall number them, all who enter to perform the service to do the work in the tabernacle of meeting. This is the service of the families of Gershonites in serving and carrying. They shall carry the curtains of the tabernacle and the tabernacle of meeting with its covering, the covering of badger skins that is on it. This screen for the door of the tabernacle of meeting.
Oh, look at Baylor.
The screen for the door of the gate of the court, the hangings of the court which are around the tabernacle and altar and their cords, all the furnishings for their service, and all that is made for these things, so shall they serve. Aaron and his sons shall assign all the service of the sons of the Gershonites, all their tasks and all their service, and you shall appoint to them all their tasks as their duty. This is the service of the families of the sons of Gershon in the tabernacle of meeting, and their duties shall be under the authority of Ithamar, the son of Aaron, the priest. Duties of the sons of Merari. As for the sons of Merari, you shall number them by their families and by their father's house. From 30 years old and above, even to 50 years old, you shall number them, everyone who enters the service to do the work of the tabernacle of meeting. And this is what they must carry as all their service for the tabernacle of meeting. The boards of the tabernacle, its bars, its pillars, its sockets, and the pillars around the court with their sockets, pegs, and cords, with all their furnishings and all their service. And you shall assign to each man by name the items he must carry. This is the service of the families of the sons of Merari, as all their service for the tabernacle of meeting, under the authority of Ithamar, the son of Aaron, the priest. Census of the Levites. And Moses, Aaron, and the leaders of the congregation numbered the sons of Kohathites by their families and by their father's house. From 30 years old and above, even to 50 years old, everyone who entered the service for work in the tabernacle of meeting. And those who were numbered by their families were 2,750. These were the ones who were numbered of the families of the Kohathites, all who might serve in the tabernacle of meeting, whom Moses and Aaron numbered according to the commandment of the Lord by the hand of Moses. And those who were numbered of the sons of Gershon by their families and by their father's house, from 30 years old and above, even to 50 years old, everyone who entered the service for work in the tabernacle of meeting. Those who were numbered by their families by their father's house were 2,630. These are the ones who were numbered of the families of the sons of Gershon, of all who might serve in the tabernacle of meeting, whom Moses and Aaron numbered according to the commandment of the Lord. Those of the families of the sons of Merari who were numbered by their families by their father's house. From 30 years old and above, even to 50 years old, everyone who entered the service for work in the tabernacle of meeting. Those who were numbered by their families were 3,200. These are the ones who were numbered of the families of the sons of Merari, whom Moses and Aaron numbered according to the word of the Lord by the hand of Moses. All who were numbered of the Levites, whom Moses, Aaron, and the leaders of Israel numbered by their families and by their fathers' houses, from 30 years old and above, even to 50 years old, every one who came to do the work of service and the work of bearing burdens in the tabernacle of meeting. Those who were numbered were 8,580. According to the commandment of the Lord, they were numbered by the hand of Moses, each according to his service and according to the task. Thus were they numbered by him, as the Lord commanded Moses. And that is the end of Numbers chapter 4.
Chapters 3 and 4.
John 3:22.
John chapter 3, verses 22 to 22 to 36.
Okay, so that's the end 22. Okay. John the Baptist exalts Christ. After these things, Jesus and his disciples came into the land of Judea, and there he remained with them and baptized. Now John also was baptized in Aenon near Salim, because there was much water there, and they came and were baptized. For John had not yet been thrown into prison. Then there arose a dispute between some of John's disciples and the Jews about purification. And they came to John and said to him, Rabbi, he who was with you beyond the Jordan, to whom you have testified, behold, he is baptizing, and all are coming to him. John answered and said, A man can receive nothing unless it has been given to him from heaven. You yourselves bear me witness that I said, I am not the Christ, but I have been sent before him. He who has the bride is the bridegroom, but the friend of the bridegroom who stands and hears him rejoices greatly because of the bridegroom's voice. Therefore, this joy of mine is fulfilled. He must increase, but I must decrease. He who comes from above is above all. He who is of the earth is earthly and speaks of the earth. He who comes from heaven is above all. And what he has seen and heard, that he testifies, and no one receives his testimony. He who has received his testimony has certified that God is true. For he whom God has sent speaks the words of God, for God does not give the Spirit by measure. The Father loves the Son and has given all things into his hand. He who believes in the Son has everlasting life, and he who does not believe the Son shall not see life, but the wrath of God abides on him. Okay, that's the end, guys. We'll see you later. God bless you. Have a good evening. Bye.